Hey guys, ILene Vick here for Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. And this is my walkthrough. This is my newest book. Brand spanking, latest, newest book, Winter Wonderland Jubilee, 51 images. And these are all grayscale of scenic winter images to color and enjoy. Now, this cover was done by Maggie Rat Russell. She's a member of my group. And I really like this picture because to me, this just shows the solitude of a forest and where somebody is just skiing. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Here are some of the images that are in the book, which I'll be showing you shortly. I think you'll enjoy. All right. So, I have a Facebook group called Teaching Adult Coloring with ILene Vick. I broadcast every night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 365 days of the year, including holidays. So I'm here for people. I also have a master's degree in adult education, and I love being able to use that degree to demonstrate coloring techniques during my broadcasts. And my main thing is I love to facilitate friendships between my peeps who come and join me. All right. You should know also in my group I have an album where you can create your own 50-page coloring book. What you do, I've got over 1,000 images and growing. You pick out your images, and I'll send it to you in PDF format, your book. Excuse me. And if you don't want 50 images, you can buy individual images, 2 for $2, 1 for $1.49. Now, I also create custom coloring books, which means if you have a topic that you would love to see colored, I'll go ahead and put a page together for you. No extra charge. If you decide you don't like it, that's fine. If you like it, you buy it. So yeah, that's pretty fun. All right, so just to let you know, of course, this is typical. You may not share in any manner any of the uncolored images. That's obvious. However, you can do whatever you like with the colored images that you do, including selling them for your own profit. So that might be fun. All right, so let's go through here. Now, my special request to you, on my behalf and behalf of all authors, sometimes when you get your book, it's got printing errors in it. You'll see lines through the pages. Luckily, this one didn't have any. Please, when you review the book, don't ding us stars because of that. We have absolutely no control over that. Just go ahead and get a replacement from Facebook. From Amazon. And just keep your review separate. Okay, now, I want to tell you a little bit about the cover because this is special. So this was done by Maggie Russell, member of my group. And I put this in here, and I'd like to read it to you real quick. As you know, the cover was done by Maggie Rat Russell, but it's no ordinary one. You see, as she was coloring it, it reminded her of a special family member, her mother-in-law, Shirley. Let her tell you in her own words, quote, "When I first saw this picture, it touched me, but I couldn't figure out why. As I started coloring, memories of Larry's, that's Maggie's husband's mom, Shirley, came flooding back. It brought tears to my eyes. You see, we had taken several Christmas ski trips, and this image is my last memory of this special lady's. The colors I used are the exact colors she had worn," unquote. So you see, folks, this is from me saying, sometimes a coloring book is more than just a coloring book. Enjoy it. All right, let's take a look. So we've got our two horses here coming through the snow. Now, I teach how to color snow, so that way you don't get left hanging. Here's a nice little Christmas village, or village with snow. Then we got a little puppy with a snow mustache. Ah. Now you'll notice my images go edge to edge, and you'll notice that they are also pretty big. I like to do that. I like expressive images. Look at this one. I mean, look at the detail. You can see the tire tracks here. Beautiful. And I love this one. If you love owls, I have an owl book, by the way, that I did. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Here it is. This is my Hootie Owls Jubilee. It's part of my Jubilee series. And this book has the, how many do we have? 53 images in here. So this is a pretty fun book. Look it up on Amazon if you're interested. And again, here's another close-up. And this video is also, or this walkthrough is also on YouTube. So you can take a peek through it when you get, if you're interested. All right. So here's a nice winter scene with this creek going through it. And then we've got a line art with our little Eskimo and a reindeer. That's pretty cool. If I can, I always like to throw in a line art picture or two in a grayscale book. And then that way, if you feel like coloring, but you don't want to do a grayscale, you'll have a line art to do. So here's a nice house property chimney. I like the footprints in the snow. That's cool. And then we have a young lady blowing snow at the camera. This one would be a great one to do because of the combination of the hair, the face, and then the outside stuff. Zoom in. Zoom in. Isn't that beautiful? Zoom out. Zoom out. So yeah, that's a cool picture. Then we've got a beautiful rose with snowflakes. Love this one. Mushrooms with snow on them. Ice. And then we've got another house with snow around it. Now, if these pictures aren't peaceful to you, I don't know what would be. Isn't it beautiful? And check out this little guy. I love the detail on this one. Zoom in. Isn't that ridiculously cute? And you can see all your shades in here to play around with colors. Zoom out. Zoom out. Okay, we're out. Good. There you go. Now this one I thought, hot cup of coffee, a blanket, a book, snowing, a deck, and the deck goes to about there, and then you have a sky in the background. Then we've got reindeer. I love the look of the leather here and just the close-up of the image and our picnic table or table. I'm pretty picky when I pick my pictures. Okay, then we have a repeat pattern here. Let me push this back. So this is the whole image right here with the ducks on the pond. And then I cut it back to here and cut it back a little bit more here. So if you like repetitive stuff, this is the page for you. And then here's a nice winter scene. Love this. Check out the water here. I've shown my peeps in my group how to do bright sunrises or sunsets. I think this is a gorgeous image. Then we've got a teddy bear in the snow. And I love the pattern of the sweater on the bear. And again, with the grayscale and detail, it would look phenomenal. And who doesn't love a picture of trains? Isn't that cool? Then we've got a nice little doe. And then we've got a beautiful, beautiful panoramic here. Now, by accident, I have a duplicate of this page in the book. That normally doesn't happen, but I missed it. But the neat thing is, it gives you a chance to color this twice then. And that way you can vary it from one to the other. Then I've got a lantern here in the snow. I would even go so far as put a flame in it. Then we've got a fence line. And then we've got the homes behind it. All my pictures, you always have something colorful. Here's another house cabin. This is a watercolor. Here's a sunburst right here. Now this one, beautiful panoramic, couple horses, and then the head of the driver. Isn't that gorgeous? Now this is the one I accidentally repeated. Bad girl, bad girl, bad girl. Oh my. It happens every once in a while. Although I have to admit, I've got, what, 15, 16, 17 books out now. And this is the first time I repeated one. Beautiful dog encrusted in snow. So if you like dogs, that's a good picture for you. And then we've got ice on our limbs with some berries. So there's your spots of color right there. Okay. And then, of course, what would a snow picture be without a horse, right? I love the detail on this, on the horsehair. Beautiful. Then we've got another watercolor. Gorgeous. And then for my owl lovers, another owl. Love this one. Zoom in. Zoom in. Zoom in. Isn't that beautiful? And if you look real close in the eyes, actually it looks like there's two people standing there. I usually color all that out. Zoom out. Zoom out. So guys, how are you liking this book so far? Then we've got a little girl with a present. And then we've got a cabin with the white on top. Now this one's really cool. This is an inside scene. We have some kind of animal that's here. But look at this outside view here. Isn't that gorgeous? You could really play around with this one too. I think that might be a beaver. Beautiful house on a lakefront. And I love this line of trees right here. Isn't that beautiful? I think I would start this out by coloring at least these main trees. I think that would inspire you. Then we've got a horse running around in the snow. Shades of gray. You could just color this another whole color. Barn in the background. Misty here. Beautiful. And again, as you're seeing this book, I hope it's giving you some ideas. Now, here is the cover image. So there's the black and white version of it. And there's the colored version of it. Maggie did a really great job on that. And when you're doing your trees with the greens, use at least 3 colors. 3 shades of green. Okay, we've got berries encased in ice. Then we've got a nice little cabin here. You could really make this tree look special. All of the trees. There's just so much you can do with this, guys. I would add a little bit of green in here just to kind of show the last, gasps. Here we've got a nice little birdhouse. And then we've got a nice little house. Again, play with the cabin color. And the cabin also pokes through here. So that's what'll make this look really, really good. Then we've got a fantasy type house. 3 of them. And what you could do on something like this is, if it's a fantasy picture, don't make the trees green, make them a different color. Okay, then we've got a low, not only a low roof cabin here, or shed, but look how the snow is curling off. Zoom in. Isn't that cool? Zoom in. You could really play with that too. Zoom out. Zoom out. Beautiful creek by this cabin, and then some buildings in the background with brick. And I love, love, love the majestic trees around this. Okay, change the scene, no pun intended. This dog jumping through the snow. I love it. Then we've got this mailbox covered in snow. I almost made this the cover. But I thought, I just want to show wider scenes, so that would be with trees and stuff. I don't know what it is, but I like mailboxes to color. All right, then we've got a nice barn here. Little silo, but it's a house. It's a barn house. And notice the gray shading on the snow here. Beautiful. Imagine this. Now, barns we think typically red. Imagine this beautiful colors of red. And then the rest of it are snow scene. Then we got a little chipmunk. No, I lied. Squirrel. Excuse me. I flunked kindergarten. Not really. And you know the squirrels come in different colors. Check Google. Then we have a nice outdoor scene here. And again, with this water going through it, you've got lots of options. That's pretty cool. And then we've got a beautiful scene here. love the mountains in the background. Now, this one I thought would be really cool. Our fence, snow, and then you've got the option to put red berries on here. So this would be phenomenal with the red berries, your fence colors, and then your barn colors. And then, of course, what would my books be without a thank you page? Thank you so much for your purchase, and I really, really do mean that. All right, so that's the book, 50 Winter Wonderland Jubilee. 51 delightful grayscale pages of scenic winter images to color and enjoy. And I hope you enjoyed the story about the cover from Maggie. And then, of course, here's the back cover that has the images on it. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed watching my flip through. Take care, guys. Bye.